The fact that Donald Trump may have leaked state secrets is not the only revelation that we got recently from Australian billionaire and Mar-a-Lago member Anthony Pratt. Because in the midst, of course, of talking about how Donald Trump allegedly told him all these state secrets and told him about all the conversations he was having with foreign leaders and possibly even revealing classified information, Pratt also let slip another little nugget that's not necessarily as damning as, revealing classified information, and it's certainly not illegal. But it is scandalous to a degree nonetheless. And this revelation from Pratt is that while he was with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, Trump actually suggested to his wife Melania, who was the first lady at the time, that she needed to parade around Mar-a-Lago half naked in a bikini, to make all the other guys interested, to make them jealous, to, maybe drum up a little excitement here at Mar-a-Lago. People aren't exactly coming here for the chocolate cake, so how about you give them a little bit of your goodies to entice more people to come? Pratt said that Trump wanted her to saunter around the pool in her swimsuit, quote, so all the other guys could get a look at what they were missing. And Pratt said that Melania then responded and said, I'll do that when you walk around with me in your bikini. So, obviously, Melania wasn't too happy about this and said, you want me to be half naked? How about you go put on your Speedo and then, I'll do it. You want to use me as a piece of meat? I'll turn around and use you as a piece of meat. But that is a piece of meat that expired a long, long time ago. Let's be real about it. Now, Trump's campaign, of course, has come out and said this is total BS. None of it's true. Trump would never ask Melania of that. That's definitely not like him. Except it's exactly like him. Because we also have a new book from, McKay Coppins about Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney told a story about how he was at a sporting event with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump said to his son about Melania. They were dating at the time. They weren't married yet. He said, told Romney's son, by the way, not Trump's son, told Romney's son, when I drop her, the phone is going to ring off the hook. Every guy in New York wants to go out with her. Because that's all Melania is. The former First Lady of the United States. Trust me, I wasn't a fan of her by any stretch of the imagination. I think she's just as awful as the rest of the Trump family. But this is still a former First Lady of the United States. Her name will be in history books. It is somebody we have to deal with. It is a position that is respected and should be respected. And the President of the United States just wants to reduce her to a piece of meat. Man bait, basically. Go out there, show what you got, make the other men jealous. I'm President of the United States, you're First Lady. Let's give them something to look at. Of all the scandals that Donald Trump has been involved in, most recently, obviously, the 91 counts against him, felony indictments, the treatment of women always seems to fall by the wayside, right? It always comes back up. The Access Hollywood tape, the 18 women that have accused him of sexual misconduct. I mean, Huffington Post reported it's actually more than 40 that have accused him of it. The sexual harassment lawsuits, the E. Jean Carroll assault lawsuit, defamation lawsuit where Trump was found liable. I mean, all of it comes back up every now and then, but then it kind of falls by the wayside. It's like his treatment of women, his complete scumbaggery, we'll call it, is the one thing that always continuously gets swept under the rug. And this may be one of the biggest things that needs to be out there every day. Because here's the thing, it doesn't matter if Pratt is even making this story up about Melania. He could be. Maybe this exchange never took place. Maybe Trump didn't ask Melania to do that. But that doesn't mean that all of these other things didn't happen, right? The E. Jean Carroll stuff, the 18 other women accusing him of misconduct, the Access Hollywood tape. Those are things that tell us what kind of a person Donald Trump is. And that's the kind of thing we need to take seriously. That is the kind of thing that should be a campaign issue. Democrats need to bring this back up, right? Trump falls flat with women voters. He certainly did in 2020. And this, statements like this, stories like this, on top of all of the history, kind of seems like the thing that needs to stay out there and alive to remind everyone, not just women voters, of the level of depravity, degradation, and just general scumbaggery that comes along with Donald Trump. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.